In this video, I'm going to show you how to multiply in Excel. I'm going to show you how to multiply numbers together, how to multiply cells together, and then how to multiply a range of cells together in Excel. So this also works in other spreadsheet programs like Google Sheets. So if you are a new spreadsheet user and you don't know how to multiply yet, you need to watch this video. So first I'm going to cover how to multiply numbers together in Excel. All you need to do this is select the cell where you want your formula to calculate and press enter on your keyboard. Then what you're going to do is type the numbers that you want multiplied together, separated by an asterisk symbol. So if I want to multiply 5 by 10, I type 5 and then the asterisk symbol means multiplication in Excel, and then I type 10 and then press enter and they will be multiplied together. You can also do more than one number. So however many numbers you want to multiply together, it's just the same process. It's the number and the multiplication symbol. And then press enter on your keyboard and they will be multiplied together. Now another way you can do this is multiplying cells together. And so to do that, I'm going to go over this example where I have different products. I have the price for each product, and then I have some sales for the product. So I'm going to multiply price by sales to get the total revenue from selling this product. So what I do is I select the cell where I want the formula to calculate. I press enter on my keyboard, and then I'm going to select this cell. We're going to use the asterisk symbol and this cell. And then when I press enter, it multiplies these two cells together. Once I have this formula created the first time, if I want it to repeat down these additional rows, I just need to copy this since it's already set up. And as I move it down, the cell reference will move down as I move down each row. The next thing I'm going to show is multiplying a range of cells together in Excel. So if I wanted to multiply all of these values together, you could just do one big formula like this. However, this is tedious, especially if you have a ton of different cells in here. So what you can do is use something called the product formula or product function to do this more efficiently. So to do this, I'm going to type equals on my keyboard and we're going to type product. And then I'm going to type tab or press the tab key on my keyboard. Now all I need to do to use the product function is select the range that I want included in the formula, and then I'm going to add my closing parentheses and press enter on my keyboard. So you can see these two values are equal because they both do the same thing. This is just multiplying this entire range together, same as this. Now within the product formula, you can also add more than one range. So if I wanted to do maybe 3 ranges, what I would do here in this formula is I would separate them by commas. So I'm going to type comma and select each range. So you can use this product function with more than one range. So the last example I'm going to show is similar to the previous one, multiplying cells together, but it's going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you how. So first I'm going to do the same formula I did previously. I want to know the total revenue. So this cell multiplied by this cell, copy my formula, paste it down. But now what I want to know is my sales tax for selling this amount of revenue. And so this is my tax rate. So what I can do here is type this cell times this cell, but there is one problem. So if I just stop the formula here and I copy and paste this down, the way Excel works is each row that I move down, my cell reference also moves down. So you can see for these rows down here, the formula is multiplying this, but there's nothing in there. So if I want to multiply by this cell and I don't want this to move in my formula, what we're going to do is lock this cell reference in place. And so to do that, I'm going to select right here before the cell reference, and I'm going to press F4 on my keyboard. And this is going to lock this cell reference in place. So no matter what cell I'm in, this will stay in the same spot in the formula. So when I press enter and then I copy this one all the way down, now no matter what, it's always staying in the cell B8. So that is just another example that I wanted to show. As you get more advanced with Excel, you will be locking cell references in place. And so there is a few different places you can lock a cell reference. I'm not going to cover this in too much detail in this video, but you can either lock it in the exact cell, you can lock it in the row, or in the column. So there's a few different ways to lock, and that would be just pressing F4 multiple times depending on where you want to lock it. But that is it for this tutorial. Make sure to follow because I'll be covering a lot more tutorials in Excel in the future. As always, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or content suggestions, just let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to answer everyone.